Okay, so before we start strumming, let's have a look at the 9 different chords that are in this song. All right, if anyone tells you Oasis are just a 3-chord band, well, they're wrong, because there are 9 in this song. The first chord is a C major chord. So we're going to start off by putting your first finger on the first fret of the B string. Your second finger is going to go on the second fret of the D string. And your third finger is going to go on the third fret of the A string. That's your standard C chord. You're going to strum the top 5 strings. This song is in the key of C, so it'll keep on coming back to that. Right, so the next chord is F major 7. So for this chord, your first finger is in the same place as it was in the C chord. It's on the first fret of the B string. But your second finger is going to go on the second fret of the G string. Your third finger is going to go on the third fret of the A string. And your fourth finger's on the third fret of the D string, okay? So, and this one as well, you're just going to hit the top 5 strings. Okay, so there are our first 2 chords. The next chord that comes in after that is a C/B. And basically, C/B, again, that first finger is staying where it was on the first fret of the B string. But now your second finger is going to go on the second fret of the A string, and your third finger is going to go on the second fret of the D string. Okay, and just like the others, we're just going to be hitting the top 5 strings. It's a chord that sounds a little bit weird in isolation, but when it's played between 2 chords, like it is in this song, it sounds really good. It's called a slash chord. Don't want to get too much into the theory of it, but just to explain what's going on there, it's just like a C chord. The top 4 strings, exactly the same notes, but now instead of C being the lowest note, B is now the lowest note, or the bass note, which makes it a C/B. Okay, then after that we're into A minor, and your first finger yet again, first fret of the B string, but now your second and third fingers are on the middle 2 strings, the D and G strings. So basically from that previous chord, all you had to do really was just move those 2 fingers up to the D and G strings, and that's your A minor chord. Okay, we've also got a D major chord in this song. So for D, you're going to put your first finger on the second fret of the G, and you're going to put your third finger on the third fret of the B string, and then your second finger is going to go on the second fret of the high E string. And for D, it's just the top 4 strings. Okay, so that's our D chord. Right, the next chord is a bar chord, and it's called an F chord. What we're going to do is bar the first fret, as in put your finger across the entire first fret. If you've never done a bar chord, I would go and practice them. Okay, I do have a video that can talk you through some little hints and tips on how to master bar chords, okay? But anyway, so barring the first fret, then you're going to put your third finger on the third fret of the A string, your fourth finger on the third fret of the D string, and your second finger is going to go on the second fret of the G. And on this one, you hit all 6 strings. Okay, so that is an F major chord. All right, there are ways around playing the F chord, like you could just play that F major 7 at this point, but there is a part in the chorus where it goes on to this next chord we're going to look at, which is F minor, which really you do have to play as a bar chord. All right, so you do want to get used to these. So to play an F minor chord, all you got to do is think about what that F chord was, okay, with those 4 fingers on, but then take your second finger off, okay, so that makes it a minor chord. But importantly, put your second finger on top of your first finger to help squeeze it down, because there are more strings here that you've got to be barring across now we've taken that finger off. So that is F minor, barring the first fret and having your third finger on fret 3 of the A string and your fourth finger on fret 3 of the D string. So you can hear that's F major and then one note different, F minor. Okay, and we've got also an E chord in this song. So it's going to be you're very similar to the A minor shape. Your second finger is going to go on the second fret of the A string, third finger on the second fret of D, and first finger on the first fret of G. And you hit all 6 strings on this one as well. That's your E major chord, okay, which comes in the chorus. Okay, and then there's one more chord, another one that's in the chorus, which is actually called G7. You're going to put your first finger on fret 1 of the high E string. Second finger is going to go on fret 2 of the A string. And third finger on fret 3 of the low E string. And this is all 6 strings as well. So let's get into the main rhythm of this song. It's quite a common rhythm here. It's just going to go down, down, up, down, up. Okay. Obviously listen to the original to properly pick up that rhythm. But what you'll notice is that it's in what we call swing rhythm. All right, which is a really important thing to bear in mind, because it's not down, down, up, down, up. It's got that swing feel, which makes it sound like this. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Okay, so work on that to quickly go into what swing is. Basically, when you're playing quavers in music, and that's when you've got 2 notes per beat, ordinarily it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, see, every strum there was the even, okay, even length. When you're in swing, basically the ands get slightly further away from the beats, okay? So instead of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, it's going to sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? Which kind of gives it that bouncy swing feel that is throughout this song. So yeah, when you're playing the rhythm, it's got to be down, down, up, down, up. Okay. Now the intro is just going to be the C to F major 7. And it just does that twice. Okay, that change. So once on each C, F major 7, C, F major 7. Okay, so there's the intro. Now we're into the verse, okay? So the verse of the song starts exactly the same. This is just when the vocals come in. So it's going to go C, F major 7, C, F major 7. Right, but here's where it changes, okay? Because it goes for the C again, but this time for half a bar. This is called a split bar, and you've got 2 chords within 1 bar, 2 beats on each. So what you're going to do is just like the first half of the rhythm on both chords. Down, down, up, okay? Then you go to that C/B, and you go down, down, up. All right, so if I put that whole bar together, it's down, down, up, down, down, up. All right. Once we've done that, it then goes to A minor for a full bar. Then D. And then the bar chord F. Right, so if I run through that entire verse, okay, it's going to sound like this. C, F major 7, C, F major 7, C/B, A minor, D, F. Okay, and for the verse it does that whole sequence twice, so might as well just play it again. So C, F major 7, C, F major 7, then 2 beats on C, 2 beats on C/B, A minor for a whole bar, D, F. So now it's time to go to the chorus, which is all the same rhythm, but just different chords. Going to start on A minor this time. So let's do a rhythm on A minor. After that, it then goes into a C chord, which all you have to do is move one finger over to the 3rd fret of the A string. So A minor to C, E, back to A minor. Then after that, we've got F, D, then it goes up to G, to G7. Okay, so this chorus is fairly long, so why don't we run through what we've done so far there. It's going to go A minor, C, E, A minor, F, D, G, G7. Okay, after that it's back to similar chords again. A minor, into C again, same 4 chords, E, A minor. This time though it goes to F for 2 bars, okay? So it's 2 bars of F. And then you simply take that 2nd finger off, put it on your 1st finger and do F minor for 2 bars. Why don't we repeat that part? It's going to sound like this. So A minor, C, E, A minor, 2 bars of F, 2 bars of F minor. Okay, now here's a similar part to the verse because we've got that split bar again. C to C/B. Down, down, up, down, down, up. And then that brings us to a bar of A minor. Down, down, up, down, up. So very similar to that verse part. Then it's another D. But yeah, this time it's a little different because we've got 3 bars of F major 7 in a row. And then 2 strums to finish it off. Okay, so 3 bars of that F major 7, and then once you've done that, you do 2 strums, and then pretty much, cut the sound off there, because after that, it runs into the next section. But I think what we should do now is run through the entire chorus, and I'll talk through the chords as we go. So it's going to go like this. A minor, C, E, A minor, so F, D, G, G7, back to the A minor, C, E, A minor. Now it's to the 2 bars of F, 2 bars of F minor, now split bar C, C/B, A minor, D, and then F major 7 for 3 bars. Down, up, once we've done that, it then goes into basically the intro again. It's not really the intro, of course, it's just like a little post-chorus, but it does the same chords as the intro. It's just C, F major 7, C, F major 7. By the way, do look out for when you can use anchor fingers on these chord changes. And what anchor fingers are when you can change between two chords without moving certain fingers. And on this chord change, this is why this is such a nice change, your first and third fingers, okay, both holding down C notes on the A and B strings, they can stay where they are. So to get over to F major 7, all you have to do is put your fourth finger down on the 3rd fret of the D string and move your 2nd finger up to the 2nd fret of the G string. Really nice change because you can leave 2 fingers on. Then of course, yeah, when you get to this verse, because it goes into a verse again now, it's the same thing as before, okay? And again, we've got anchor fingers a lot here, okay? Basically until you get to the D chord, you leave that first finger on the 1st fret of the B string. So yeah, verse 2 is exactly the same as verse 1, and then chorus 2, which is pretty much the final chorus of the song, is identical to chorus 1. The only difference is when you get to those 3 F major 7s that we did in chorus 1, this time you're going to do 7. So you're going to do 7 bars of the F major 7, and then after that, as usual, 2 strums, okay, to finish off the section. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down, down, okay? And that brings us to the outro, which, as you know from listening to the song, pretty much just fades out, okay? When you've got a song that fades out and you're playing it live, you never want to just actually fade out and get quieter and quieter, because that would just be ridiculous. All you got to do is come up with an ending, and a lot of the time the easiest thing to do is just run through that a few times. Okay, when it feels right. One strum of the root chord will often be the most effective way to end a song. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found that helpful. Do let me know if there's any other songs you'd like me to do tutorials of, because I'm always trying to think of new ideas. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because I've done a lot of videos like this now, and I plan to do more in the future. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.